Hello, happy people of the internet. Today we're going to be talking about crimping tools, and more specifically, crimping tools for non-insulated terminals, and most specifically for connectors which go by a variety of names. Which are these ones, which plug into connectors like that. When I got this, I thought, okay, how do you use this thing first? Now, I actually use these things back to front to start. And I chose the smallest. There we go. I chose the smallest one that it fitted in, so I'm just going to quickly try and do this while trying to keep it in frame. Okay, let's check that it's got that, and I can flip it around, and you can see it in there, and we give that a squeeze. And it pops out. Okay. Now, let me bring this all the way up to the camera, and we can have a look at what's actually happened there. Are you going to focus? Please focus. There we go. Okay, so actually I want to turn you around to show. So this is what I was dealing with. This portion here, which crimps over the actual bare wire, you can see has rolled over only on the edges. So with it was working. It was catching the outer strands when using stranded wire. But you can see that these sharper ones, which are supposed to crimp around the sheath of the wire, they haven't crimped at all. So I was coming basically behind with a pair of pliers and doing the cable bit manually. And well, unbeknown to me, I didn't realize that was the wrong size. So yeah, when I learned that was the wrong size, I went out and looked for a better tool. So pretty much exactly the same principle. Nice ratchet action, and these ones need one huge amount of force to release again. Okay, but most importantly, let's bring this up and focus. There we go. This is the size we want, 0.1 millimeters to 0.25. That is the correct size for these pen headers that we are working with. Okay, so let's have a look at how this crimps. Okay, that's taken. Oops, get our cable in there. All the way. And squeeze. And release. And cut it off. Okay. Straighten that out. bring it up. So, focus, do you mind? Okay. So you can see there that the conductor bit has crimped really well, and the sheath bit has crimped all right. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can get that in focus now. So there you can see the two longer spiky bits of the terminal weighting. Okay, so let's use the other end. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice that that's ratcheted. So just come back to your job and get this in there all the way. Okay, that one can go too far. Okay, and crimp away. Okay, and focus. And there we go. So solid core, crimp nicely, cable, sheath has crimped nicely. Okay. Okay. So that is in. It's ratcheted, it's got hold of it. So let's get our wire in there. Okay, well there's a good example of going too far. And again, just want it. There we go, and crop. Okay, and let's see what it's done. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. We'll give it a few goes, but it's done the sheath really nicely, but the solid core, it's actually missed. Okay, but that could be user error. We'll try again. There's a knack to this. Okay, and the wire goes in, but it is going every time. It's going too far. Okay, it's just going too far. Yeah, okay, so for some other reason, this one, I don't know if it's it can't be the tool. Okay, it's just allowing. Okay. Okay, let's get this up here again. Okay. So it just doesn't want to do the solid core. It doesn't want to get around. It does an alrighty job on the insulation, but it's just not wanting to do a nice job on the actual conducting bit. So let's see how strong these are. Okay, 2 pairs of pliers. No, that came off way too easily. Yeah, see, it just didn't crimp onto the core. So I don't like those. I don't like those. I'm gonna go and just do one more back with the Knipex. Okay, good. So let's get focused. Okay, so back with the Knipex. We've got the terminal in there. It's nice and straight. Got our wire stripped, so in we go. And immediately I get a nice positive stop. I can't push the wire through like I can on those on the cheaper tool. I can feel exactly where I need to stop. So let's go for it. Crimp. Let go. And bring that up to the camera. And there we can see that in the center here, it has done a lovely crimp over the conductor, and it's done a fairly good job over the insulation. But it's the conductor that's the most important. So this should be really hard to pull off. So let's see how strong that is. Oh, glory. Okay, I cannot pull that off. That is not coming off again. So there we go. The proof is in the pudding. I cannot get that off again. Yeah, that's really got it. That black tab over there has really got that. Yeah, and there's always a bit of wiggle. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. And that one comes out. Now, why would that be? Because that has got no... The tool has got no... Which tool you use shouldn't affect the locking ability of the terminal, unless the tool is distorting the shape of the terminal. So let's give that another go. Okay, well, so the SN-28B crimped one just pulls out, and the Knipex one, let's just give this thing one. Oh, no, it is in there like anything. Okay. But I don't want to be biased, so let me do another view on the SN-28B. Okay, so there we can see that terminal is in, nice and straight. Okay. That is in, nice and clean. So I've given this now the very best of starts. Okay, so in we go with our wire. Okay. And again, the tool allows the conductor to pass by. I wonder if I need to give it a tiny bit of a squeeze and see if that helps. Okay, that does help. Okay, I do get more of a, I can feel more positively where the that has got the it's got the insulation. Okay, that is in, and let's go for it. And let go. And pretty much as before, it's not rolled over the conductor. It does an alrighty job on the insulation, but it just doesn't want to crimp nicely onto the conductor. No, it just slid right out. That just slid right out. But I mean, this is just a horrible experience. Yeah, I mean, that is so buggered now. We may as well just test for... It just pulls straight off. It just pulls straight off. So... One more? I don't know. Let's try this other manufacturer. This is just, it's not a pleasurable experience. I'd love to, be able to say that a 10-pound tool could do the job and that you didn't have to go and spend a fortune. But I'm not having an experience. Okay, so that is nice and straight, yeah? That side is nice and straight. Wire, in we go. Okay, getting a positive stop now because I've already crimped it a tiny bit, so it's not allowing the conductor through. Down we go. And the interesting thing is this one doesn't take a lot of force. compared to the Knipex. That feels like you want to squeeze it more. Okay, and as per however many we've done before, it's done the cable all right, but it hasn't rolled over the conductor nicely. It keeps on missing the solid core. Now, if you're using stranded cable, that might be a totally different story, and this might be just fine. That's what I'm looking for. But for me, and this test, which is specifically solid core, I needed to do the job. Okay, so okay, you can see the terminal there, so that can't go any further. And where are you going to come out? Yeah. Oh, well, wire came out of the terminal, which is a real, if that happens, that's a real pain. That is a real pain, and yeah, would spoil my day. So please comment. I have tried to be as unbiased as I can. I've given both of these, multiple attempts, and this is just not doing the job. So yeah, for other people who've reviewed this and said rather go for, an engineer, the engineer series made from Japan, definitely I would say yes. Or if you want to do both crimps in one, then go for the Knipex, the 97-52-34 for the DuPont style pen header, 2.54 millimeter pitch pins and receptacles. Okay, so I look forward to your comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon for notifications of my future videos. And I'm also now on Patreon. There will be a link below in the video description. If you want to support the channel, any donations will be massively appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye then.